Hello friends, today we will learn about in talent new component name as a tAddCRCRow. So basically this one is very useful component, but most of the peoples are not using this because they don't know what is the use of this component. So let me tell you. First, what is the CRC full form? You can check in Google. Cyclic redundancy check means if you are inserting some data in database and it has some primary key or foreign key, and then you want to check if that two keys are same, then you don't want to put that data in your database to finding the duplication based on the ID. If it is the duplicate, then you need to make that as the same ID in another column. That time we will use that component. So let me tell you how exactly we can use. Let's say, let me tell you first parameters. This is a CRC column where are multiple unique unique integers will be generated based on your data, based on your condition. So it has by default one schema name as a CRC. It is a long, so you can have multiple millions of data you can send. Then it is has a CRC type CRC8, CRC16, CRC32. It's a kind of bits 8-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit. Let me tell you in one example. Okay, then you will understand. So here I created one simple job where in tfix flow component where I created one in last video. I will explain this component. You can check. It is used for to send some sample data. So here I take first column as a employee ID and second is a name in a string format, employee ID in integer format. And here I created one data name as first ID is a Gaurav and let's say second ID is Ruby. Okay, when I need to check this primary ID, it's not in a duplicate. If it is a duplicate, then we need to store in another database, or if it is the same, if it is a different, then we need to store in another database. So that time we will use this component. Here you can say there automatically schema is there, employee ID and name, and another is CRC. Now which primary key or foreign key or which based on the column you need to find the duplication. So just select that column, let's say employed ID, and just run the job. You can see we deploy this on based on the employed ID. So you can see my employed ID is different. That's why my key has generated differently. So according by comparing this key, I will found that these are the two different records. Let's say let me make it as a one same employee ID and let me run my job. So what will happen in this case? We will receive the same CRC number. You can see if these numbers are same, then you can change the data. You can use the team up or as per your logic, you can load that data to another database to find out the duplication. Same case, I will tell. Let me tell you about the another setting of tAddCRCRow. I show you. We founding in 32-bit. Let's say I know in my file it will be only 100 records at a time. Then I will use CRC8 to avoid the unwanted space issue, heap space issue. So I will take CRC8. You can see the number format in 8-bit. So it will know, I know it is a maximum value is 999. So I know that my records are in between 100 and less than 1000. Then I will use this one. Let's say I have millions of data transaction in a per day. So that time what I will do, I will make it as a crc32. You can see the same. Let's consider, let me apply this condition for the two values. Let's say I need to find out for the name also. If it is let's say it is a concat key constraint of this these two constraints I am using. Let me run. Now you can see this crc number will be different. You can check because the names and id is same but name are the different. Now make it same. Let me give me name as a row. Now I will run it, then it will give the same number. Can check. So that way we can use the CSV component. It is a kind of every record, every value, it's creating the hash value, and it is a comparing between the hash value. You can see in a code way it has two global map is provided, number of lines and error message. In code way you can check in more detail, you need to check how exactly it will works. Go to the code section and check what is the code exactly it is right on that component, and you will know how exactly it will work. Thank you, that's it for today.